Well, here we are, the little blast from the 80s here. Got these at a boot sale. They're Sanyo powered speakers for Walkmans. Very widely used, of course, back in the 80s when they are into the 90s. And only really replaced by the iPod things and all that in quite recent times. These things are immaculate, and the reason they're immaculate, at least in appearance, is because they were still in the original packaging, which is all up there. All the connecting leads are in it and everything like this. Four C batteries or HP11s go into each one, and they feel nice and heavy. They're not sort of tinny at all. There's a nice little long throw speaker inside each. So a little power indicator. When I connected it all up, there's a transistorized circuit in each of these. What happens is that when you send a signal into it, the transistor conducts and turns the amplifier on, to put it simply. And guess what? Some goon, probably related to my landlord, has put something rather too powerful through there, I think, because there are two sockets. One, you see, is a direct in. It just goes straight into the little 4 ohm speaker inside, and the other one is your amplifier socket, and then you've got an external power supply as well, which is 6 volts. Just trying to see, center tip negative. The batteries go in here. The contacts, as you see, are perfect. There's no evidence of any corrosion at all. This, of course, being the connecting lead, the black plug goes into your Sony Walkman or whatever, and then one of these red and white ones each into each speaker. But the speakers themselves work perfectly. There's no problem there at all, but the amplifier function, that's had it, because they both exhibit the same fault. There's a big black stain inside the casing right by this transistor thing. And, dear, yes. The model number is, well, they're Sanyo, and they're MSP/20. Power per speaker 3 watts, 4 ohms, and says on here peak power 4 watts. Sanyo Electric Company Limited, made in Japan no less. So you can tell how old they are by the fact that they are actually made in Japan. Fortunately, the transistor isn't that badly wrecked that you can't read the lettering on it and the number. I can't remember what it is offhand now, but so it may be that I can get hold of a couple more of them, and assuming it hasn't blown anything else down the line, like for example the actual amplifier chip itself, it might be able to get these things to work. But yeah, they do look very much of their period, don't they? 1980s. You can picture them blasting away Jason Donovan and Spandau Ballet and Adamant and all that lot. God, dear, oh dear. Yeah, I don't know, where did all the time go, hey? Anyway, see you again soon.